WROW Radio 59. Next.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
What will man's first flight into space be like? Will he be able to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere? And how will he feel? Well, we don't know for sure, so this is only imagination as we bring you George Bamber's Flight of Fancy, Re-Entry.
Oh, brother, this miserable cold and my sinuses.
Haven't you heard about Dristan? Dristan decongestant tablets not only help drain all 8 sinus cavities, critical areas of cold's infection, but circulating through the blood, Dristan reaches all congested areas. In one fast-acting, uncoated 3-layer tablet, Dristan, for the first time, combines
a decongestant to shrink all swollen membranes, relieve pressure and pain,
an exclusive anti-allergen to help keep breathing passages dry and clear,
pain relievers to ease body aches, reduce fever,
vitamin C to help build body resistance. This is Dristan. Today, Dristan is widely imitated, but the exclusive Dristan formula cannot be duplicated. For real relief from cold's misery and sinus congestion, there's nothing like Dristan decongestant tablets.
I don't think I'll ever get used to getting up and fixing your breakfast at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, a lot of men get up and go to work at 4:30 in the morning.
Want some more eggs? Howard, would you like some more eggs?
Oh, no. This is fine.
Today's the day, isn't it?
What day?
Today's the day you take it up, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose so. If everything checks out all right, there's no reason why not.
It's silly, but I keep wanting to ask you if the ship's all right. If it can really go up that high and withstand the heat and shock of the plunge back to Earth. Oh, I know it is, or else you wouldn't take it up, but I just want to hear you say everything's going to be all right.
Aaron, mechanically, the X-15 has been engineered to perfection. It's passed every test. Metallurgical, wind tunnel, powerless flight. In theory, we've flown it 1,000,000 times. On the ground, we've taken it as far as we can go, and now we have to take it up.
And see once and for all if it's possible for a man to ride a skyrocket. And if he can he steer it back to Earth without it falling apart from heat and shock?
Aaron.
Oh, Pappy, I'm sorry. I could bite my tongue. I promised myself 1,000,000 times that when the day came, I wouldn't say a word. Here I am. Oh, please forgive me. I know as well as you do that everything will be all right. More coffee?
No, I better be going. You want the station wagon today?
Yes, I've got to get groceries.
All right.
Let me walk you to the door.
Mm-hmm.
You got everything? Briefcase, notes?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose on this day of days I should be able to think of something witty and brave to say, but all I can think of is, be careful.
Well, don't worry, I will. Bye now.
Bye. Poppy?
Yeah?
You want to look in on the kids before you go?
What for? I'll see them when I get home tonight.
Oh, yes, of course. Bye, dear.
Well, that's it, Pappy. Everything has been checked and double-checked. The X-15's locked in and ready to go. At 0730 hours, Ed here will take off and carry you and your craft to 36,500 feet. Ground control will wait 2 seconds and then ignite your rockets. From then on, you're on your own.
There's no change in aircraft test?
No. Just don't take it more than 100 miles up. All we're interested in this trip is re-entry. And I don't think we'll have any problems there. Any questions?
No, sir.
Very well, then. I've got to get over to operations or I'll miss the whole show. Good luck to you both.
Thank you, Thank you, sir. Well, let's take the Jeep over.
Right. Well, how does it feel to be a white-collar hero?
What do you mean by that?
Is there any doubt in your mind, Pappy, that she'll make it?
There's There's always doubt, Ed. That's why I fly. To eliminate doubt.
Tell me something, Pappy. Are you scared?
What do you think?
Well, if you're like me, I know. I wonder what it will feel like to fly into the edge of space, to be out there all alone, the first man up.
Ed, I know that at first I'll be heavy from the thrust of the rocket, 7 times my own weight. And then I know I'll be weightless when they cut out. And then during re-entry, as the atmosphere starts to drag against the hull of the ship, I'll slowly gain weight again. More than that, I don't know what I'll feel. I'll find out when I get there.
Pappy, when we're 7 miles up, I might be so busy getting ready to drop your plane, I might forget to wish you luck. Let me do it now.
Thanks, Ed. I might need it. Well, you drive or shall I?
I'll drive.
X-15, this is ground control. You are now 0 minus 1 minute from drop-off.
Roger, ground control.
X-15, this is aircraft commander. X-15, this is aircraft commander. Your loxy and ammonia have been topped off and disconnected. You are free to fall.
Thanks, Ed.
Our altitude is 36,500 feet and our airspeed is 50 constant. The flight plan is now yours.
Okay, Ed. Everything checks out across the board.
Just for kicks, do you have your rocket throttle set on prime?
I've been through this maneuver so many times I can do it in my sleep. Everything here is straight stick.
Good. Well, you are now 7 miles above the face of the Earth. Would you like to try for 100?
I have a lady in the balcony, Doctor.
This is ground control. Please clear the air. You are now 0 minus 30 seconds from drop-off. Please clear the air.
Will you listen to them up there talking just like it was any other day? What do you want them to do, get out on the wing and pray? Well, do something. You know, they've never fired those engines in the air before. I'll bet they blow right up in his face if they fire at all. Oh, knock it off, Sarge. When they were making the free fall test, you swore that ship would fall like a stone. Well, it didn't. He flew it down better than a glider. The free fall was different. This time, I'm right. She doesn't blow to smithereens when he cuts in them rockets. And she'll heat up and fall apart on re-entry. One way or the other, he's not coming back. You wouldn't like to make a little wager on that, would you? And bet you a month's pay. You're on. Make it 2 months of your pay. You E3s don't make enough for a man to live on. Okay, my 2 against your 1 says he makes it back. And I say he don't.
All right, men, knock it off. Tend to your equipment.
Yes, sir.
You are now 0 minus 13 seconds from drop-off. Ready for countdown.
Roger, ground control. Stable table. On. Primer. On. All controls operational. I'm ready to roll.
Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop off.
Dr. May, why doesn't he say something? His orders were to talk as much as he can.
Minus 30 seconds to burn out. Give him time. As soon as the rocket motor's cut out, he'll be able to talk. Right now, he's plastered back against his seat with 7 Gs. He feels that if he opens his mouth right now, his jaw will tear off.
Aircraft commander to ground control. He's out of sight now. Both engines fired perfectly, and he climbed upstairs faster than anything I've seen in a lifetime of flying.
Tell Ed a good job. Well done.
Sir, radar reports X-15 on course and climbing steadily. How about telemetrics?
Respiration twice normal. Heartbeat up from normal 65 points. Body temperature normal.
90 seconds. 90 seconds is all it takes him to burn 7 tons of fuel and climb 25 miles. Well, that sounds fast enough, but down here it seems like forever.
Take it easy, General. He'll make it.
Yes, I know.
Climb out.
But why doesn't he say something? As soon as the rocket's cut out, he's weightless and coasting. He should be able to talk. Ground control. Make sure we have radio contact.
X-15, this is ground control. X-15, this is ground control. Do you read me? Over. X-15, this is ground control. Do you read me? Over.
Ground control. This is your old pappy, and I read you just fine. Just fine.
What's the matter with him? He doesn't sound right.
He's completely weightless now. I think he's experiencing a side effect of exuberance and exhilaration. It's to be expected.
Hello, Pappy. This is General Brighton. Can you read me?
Yes, General. Us chickens hear you loud and clear.
Try to keep us informed as much as possible on your observations and operations. How does the ship handle?
Like a dream, baby. Like an effortless dream. Everything is pinpoint control. It seems like I'm just sitting still, but the stable table says we're still climbing at 45 degrees. And if I'm to believe the airspeed indicator hanging on the wall, I'm traveling at 3,900 miles an hour.
Pappy, describe the effects of weightlessness. Do you feel nauseated, dizzy?
No, I feel fine. I feel like I'm home for the first time in my life. And like this is where I belong and I want to stay. It's so easy to move. If I want to lift my arm, it jumps up. If I stick it straight out in the air and relax, it stays where I leave it so I can rest it anywhere I want it. But that isn't the best, Dr. May. Not the best. Oh, you should be up here, Doctor. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
What's beautiful?
Space. The threshold of the universe. It's the beginning, Dr. May, and it's the end.
Describe it, Pappy.
Well, it's black. The universe is black. Well, for a long while it was misty blue-gray, but now it's just black velvet. And the stars are brilliant. They crawl through the universe like huge Christmas tree bulbs. Steady, blue, green, yellow. And they don't twinkle. They just hang there. And if I keep going, I can reach one. Just a little bit farther.
X-15, this is ground control. You have now reached an altitude of 95 miles. Begin re-entry maneuver.
Well, if it's all the same to you, ground control, I've got enough gas, I just think I'll just go a little bit farther.
X-15, you have passed the apex of your flight. Your orders are to level off for re-entry.
But I have to keep going. I'll be back.
What's the matter with him?
Evidently, the aura of well-being that weightlessness produces has given him a dangerous false sense of security.
Please, just let me climb another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes? By that time, he won't be able to re-enter. He'll shoot out into space.
Try giving him a direct order. In this childlike state, he might respond to the first positive suggestion.
X-15, this is General Brighton. I order you to level off that aircraft and commence the classic re-entry maneuver. Do you read me?
Sir?
That ship is property of the United States government. I order you to level off and return it to this field in accordance with your contract.
But, sir...
Don't argue with me. Bring it down.
Yes, sir.
What's he doing, Radar?
He's leveling off, sir. Now he's beginning the 45-degree angle of re-entry. Telemetrics, what do you read?
Temperature normal. Pulse normal. Respiration normal.
Radar reports the aircraft has definitely begun the correct angle of re-entry.
Pappy, Dr. May again. If it doesn't interfere too much, we would appreciate it if you'd keep giving your sensations and reactions whenever you can during re-entry.
What for? I don't see any point in it.
Please, Pappy. It may be important.
All right. When I pushed the nose down, the edge of the earth broke above my instrument panel like the rim of a great sea. A sea that has turned to blue-green mud, covered with a cataract film of clouds. The rivers of lead are beginning to pour through my veins, weighting down my arms. It's getting harder to breathe. Sound is beginning to come back, and I feel like I'm turning my back on a new world and re-entering a dead one. Sound is beginning to come back. Sounds like the plane is falling apart, and there are people standing on my wings outside. She's getting difficult to handle. The ship is pitching and yawing as she hits each shock wave of atmosphere. And I can feel it start to heat up. In spite of the air conditioning and insulation, the heat is almost unbearable in here. No!
What's happened?
No! No! I can't! I can't!
Happy, do you read me? What's going on out there?
I can't! I can't come back to that crumbling world of gravity and death! I can't!
He's entering the thermal thicket. What's going on out there?
This is where you'll melt apart in midair.
I don't belong down there. Nobody does. I'm going back while there's still time.
Okay, Cox, I'll raise you another month's pay.
Money in the bank.
Happy, what's wrong?
I've got to get back before it's too late. My arms are getting so heavy. My fingers hardly move. The ship's so hard to fly. I've got to get out of this safety harness.
The ship must be too hot to fly. He's trying to bail out.
I think he's losing his mind. Pappy, listen to me. What do you think you're doing?
Man was never meant to live on Earth, Dr. May. We were meant to live free. Free from the oppressive weight of flesh. Man was made to live in space, and I'm getting out of this safety harness and going back out there.
Mad, he's mad. Happy, I order you to fasten your safety harness and bring that ship in.
You can't order me, General. It's getting hotter in here. I can see the skin on the nose change from black to dull cherry red. It looks like a hot piece of steel. Hot and dirty like the coal of a cigarette on the cement. I have to disconnect this umbilical cord.
Pappy, do not disconnect the umbilical cord. You cannot live without it. Right now you think you can, but you cannot. You need the oxygen to breathe.
Happy, that ship is property of the United States government.
The ship is yours. My mind is my own, General. I have to go back while there's still time. While there's still time to disconnect this.
Pappy, listen to me. You cannot live without the cord. You need oxygen to live. Pappy, for the sake of Aaron and the children, leave the cord alone. Pappy, do you hear me? What's the telemetric readings?
They've dropped to normal, sir. Right across the board.
Normal?
Normal, sir.
Radar, what's your reading?
Aircraft adhering to the proper 45-degree angle of descent. Losing altitude. At the proper speed.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Welcome, recording star Mel Torme.
It's terrible trying to sing with a bad cold. So I always take 4-way cold tablets to relieve cold miseries fast.
Good idea. Tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. 4-way starts in minutes to relieve muscular pains, headache, reduce fever, calm upset stomach, also overcomes irregularity.
When you catch cold, try my way. Take 4-way cold tablets. A fast way to relieve cold distress and feel better quickly.
4-way, only 29 cents.
Our program will continue in a moment after word about another fine product of Grove Laboratories. To get rid of embarrassing dandruff in 3 minutes, change to Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo. 3 minutes with Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep unsightly dandruff away forever. Apply Fitch before wetting hair, rub in 1 minute. Add water, lather 1 minute, then rinse 1 minute. Every trace of dandruff goes down the drain. 3 minutes with Fitch and embarrassing dandruff's gone. At the same time, Fitch can brighten hair up to 35%. Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your news reporter, Dave Miller. At the moment, I'm standing at the edge of Rogers Dry Lake in the Mojave Desert at Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California. In just a few seconds, if all goes well, a sleek, black, ferrous alloy, rocket-propelled aircraft will come hurtling out of the sky from the east, slide across this flat desert at speeds up to 200 miles an hour, and stop just a few yards away from where I'm standing. And then Mr. Howard Pappy Winfield will step from the cockpit and become the first man to have flown into outer space and returned. It is a beautiful day at Edwards Air Force Base. The sun is hot and bright, but there is a prevailing westerly wind. Oh, right now, out of the ground control complex, I see officers and men coming out, climbing into vehicles. It won't be long now. There's General Brighton. Perhaps I can get him to say a few words on today's test. General Brighton? Yes, General Brighton, would you care to comment on the success of this afternoon's test?
It won't be counted a success until the plane is safely at a stop on that runway.
Well, is there any reason to believe it won't be a success?
No comment.
Several men are pointing off to the east, but as yet... Yes, now I see it too. It looks to be hardly bigger than a speck, just a few feet above the horizon. But it's growing bigger all the time. Now we can see it quite clearly. The pilot has jettisoned his ventral stabilizer. This strange dart-like aircraft has no wheels. It lands on steel skids on its underside. There, she's touching down. You can see a cloud of smoke from the floor where she hit. She bounced up. Now she's trying again. This is the ship the newspaper men call the missile with the man in it. And that's exactly what she looks like. A huge black missile with stubby wings. A plume of dust is following her. It decreases as the ship slows down, and it is slowing. In a moment, it will be almost abreast of it. There it is. It has almost stopped. Listen to the cheering of the technicians as they run toward the ship. I'm trying to keep up with them. It sounds like Cape Canaveral on a good day.
Hey, you want me?
I'm getting closer to the ship. The dust is settling over her dull black surface. Her sharp needle nose looks deadly. Now they're moving an aluminum ladder into place next to the ship. Mechanics and asbestos gloves are working to get the canopy raised. The latch is released. Slowly, the canopy is being raised. In just a moment, we catch our first sight of the first man from outer space. If I can just get closer. Ladies and gentlemen. There is no one there. The cockpit is empty.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Re-Entry, written for Suspense by George Bamber. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. In this day and atomic age, another place to find suspense is in the news. And one reporter who never loses an opportunity to make the most of a colorful, suspenseful news story is Lowell Thomas. Heard weekday evenings on CBS Radio. Get into the habit. Get your news from Lowell Thomas. Heard in tonight's story were Lyle Sudrow as Pappy, with Margaret Draper, Les Damon, Bob Reddick, Frank Thomas Jr., Robert Donnelly, Mason Adams, Jim Bowl, Frank Butler, and Whitfield Connor. Listen again next week when we return with The Last Trip, written especially for Suspense by Ralph Bell and Eugene Francis. The story of a man's last ride. Another tale well calculated to keep you in
Suspense.
On CBS Radio. 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 On CBS Radio.
Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In just a moment, Horse Parlay, written especially for Suspense by Walter Black.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston gives you real flavorful, rich tobacco flavor. Winston's easy drawing too. The flavor comes right through to you. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
A modern filter? Sure, Winston has it. But that's only the beginning of a Winston. Up front, up where it really counts, Winston packs exclusive filter blend. Light, flavorful tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking. Filter blend. That's why it's fun to smoke Winston, America's best-selling filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
It's me, Porco, Johnny Sheldon.
Hello, Johnny boy.
Your stooge tells me my credit's no good.
He tells it right, kid.
All right, so I'm a little behind.
You and me got different ideas about what's little. To me, $4,000 is very big.
Porco, I'm good for it. Look, I got a sure thing in the fifth at Belmont, 8-1. Lend me $500 and you have your money back.
If the nag wins. With your luck, she'll finish last. Anyway, there ain't gonna be any more bets, kid, not until we straighten out this $4,000. You see, I don't own this joint. I just run it for some very big businessmen. You understand? They, like to get paid on time.
I've always paid before.
Chicken feed. You've been losing heavy the past couple of weeks, and my bosses ain't happy with me for letting you get in so deep. And they especially ain't happy with you.
So let them sue me.
Oh, you'd better watch your lip, little man. Neither we get that $4,000 or you get a real fancy working over.
All right. All right. Can I use your phone?
Be my guest. I'll listen in if you don't mind. What are you dialing?
Long distance.
Goes on your bill.
Operator, I want Chicago, Diversey 27161. Yes, I'll wait.
Who's in Chicago?
My aunt.
She been footing your bills?
Yeah.
Wondered where your bankroll came from.
Yeah, she thinks I'm in New York to attend the conservatory. All right, don't look like that. When I was a kid, she wanted me to be a pianist. Never let up on me.
You any good?
Well, she thought I was. I never wanted any part of it, but when she suggested I come east to study, I took her up on it.
And she thinks you've been studying all this time?
Yes.
She gonna hold still for a $4,000 bite?
I have an angle. Hello?
Who's this?
It's me, Aunt Mita. Johnny.
For goodness sake. John, is anything wrong?
No, I'm just excited, that's all. I have some terrific news for you.
Are you sure you're all right, dear?
Yeah, listen, Aunt Mita, you've heard of Arthur Rogowski, that fabulous teacher in Paris?
Yes, dear. Why? Is he in New York?
Well, not now, but he was. And he heard me play, and he's offered to let me study with him. It's the opportunity I've been waiting for. He almost never takes students anymore. Well, it would really put the finishing touches to my training, you know? And the only thing is, he wants me to join him in 2 weeks. And, well, he's very expensive.
How expensive, John?
Well, with plane fare, tourist class, and bare living expenses for 6 months, it's going to come to over $6,000.
You're quite an operator, kid.
John, dear, I guess you haven't received my letter yet.
What letter?
I'm lonesome, dear. I want you to come home. After all, I've spent a considerable amount of money on your training already. Isn't it natural? I'd want to hear the result.
Well, if I can just have this 6 months with Rogowski, I'd have the polish I need.
It's been over 2 years, John. I think you progressed enough so that you could at least play for me.
Well, sure, Aunt Mita. I could send you a record.
I'm lonesome, my boy. I'd like to be with you.
But this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Mr. Rogowski can wait a few more weeks, John. Don't you feel you owe me this much?
Well, yes, of course.
I'll send you the plane fare, dear. I'll expect you by Friday.
But, Aunt Mita, if you'd only... Yeah, she hung up.
Now what?
You tell me.
Okay. Fly back to Chicago, play her a tune, and get the dough.
I don't play well enough. She'd never fall for it.
Well, you figure something out. You got 4 weeks.
I could just get somebody to play for
She don't
me.
want no record. She said so.
Oh, no, I mean go back with me. You see, she's blind. She wouldn't know the difference.
Well, okay, hire somebody. Or, better yet, what about that good-looking girlfriend of yours?
No.
Well, now, don't she play piano in that club
I
over on
can't drag her into this. I wouldn't.
You ain't got any choice, Johnny boy.
So that's it, honey. Now you know everything there is to know about me. Makes a lovely picture, doesn't it?
Oh, I knew you were betting, but $4,000, Johnny. How'd you ever get in so deep?
Well, honey, you lose some, you figure you'll make it back in the next race. It just keeps building. And besides, what's the difference? How? I'm in a spot, and Aunt Meta's the only one who can help get me out.
I'm not good enough to make your aunt think I've been studying classical piano for 2 years.
You were once, Eve. All it'll take is a little practice, and we have until Friday.
Oh, she'd know, Johnny. Even if she is blind, she'd know.
How? Honey, I take you back with me, introduce you as my fiancée. Then when she asks me to play, you sit down and start in. It'll be over quick, honey. Now listen, then I'll be able to pay Porco off.
Yeah.
Now, you'd like me to stop playing the horses, wouldn't you?
All right, Johnny, I'll go with you. I'll play for your aunt.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
Bye, Joan. I'm heading for the ballpark. I'm late now.
Gil Hodges, look at the list of errands you've left for me to do again. And I'm so busy with spring cleaning.
I know, but it's spring cleaning time for the car, too. So please be sure to get the motor oil changed in the car and get a fresh Fram filter, too, honey.
A fresh Fram filter, Gil. What for?
To keep the oil clean. Dirt and sludge can ruin an engine. Nothing fills motor oil with sludge faster than the short runs you make, shopping and taxiing the children to school. Just take the car in and ask for a Fram.
A Fram? How will they know what I mean?
They'll know. More service stations sell Fram filters than any other brand. Nothing keeps oil clean like a Fram filter.
The Dodgers' popular first baseman, Gil Hodges, sure knows his filters. He knows how important it is to change oil filters at least every 5,000 miles. It's Fram for him, for you, too. Fram filters.
Oh, here you are, driver. Well, welcome to the old homestead, Eve.
She lives here all alone?
That's the way she wants it, honey. Come on.
Johnny.
Huh?
Well, couldn't we... I mean, do we have
to fool her?
Yeah.
No, honey. We can tell her the truth, then she'll throw me out and we can go back to New York and face Brother Porco.
Oh, but isn't there some other way?
Honey, you think I haven't tried to think of one? I'm not proud of what I've done or what I am, Eve, but face it, life is a jungle. It's eat or be eaten. And my instinct for self-preservation is very, very strong.
But maybe she'd understand.
Well, here we are, Aunt Meta. And gosh, it's good to be home.
I'm so glad John brought you back home with him, Eve. I've worried about him for so long. It's nice to know he isn't alone.
Well, Eve's my fiancée, Aunt Meta, not my nurse.
Sometimes with men, it's the same thing, dear. Isn't that right, Eve? I guess so. You sound nervous, dear. You certainly don't have to be on my account.
Well, now, Aunt Meta, she wasn't sure that you'd approve of her.
Heavens, what a thought. Not approve of such a fine and lovely young lady.
Yeah, now, there, what did I tell you, Eve? Aunt Meta can tell more without seeing than most people can with.
I'm looking so forward to hearing you play, John.
Yeah, well, later, Aunt Meta, we're kind of dragged out from the plane ride, you know?
Of course. It can wait until after dinner. Come along, Eve. I'll show you to your room. Sometimes I was afraid I was being too insistent about John's practicing, and yet, look how it's paid off.
Yes, sir. Look how it's paid off.
Sounds like one of those modern composers. Huh? Oh, Dr. Hanna. Well, say, I didn't know you were there.
I let myself in.
Oh?
Privilege of long acquaintance. How are you, John?
Fine, thank you. How are you, Doctor?
How have you been? Keeping well?
Oh, sure, why not?
You look a little pale.
Oh?
Not enough sun, eh?
Well, I guess I have been sticking pretty close to the piano.
Of course.
Say, excuse my asking, Doctor, but you're here to see Aunt Mita, aren't you?
That, and I heard you were coming home today. I'd already planned to give her a checkup, so I guess you'd call it combining business with pleasure.
I see.
After all, I haven't seen you in some time.
How is she? I mean, how's her heart?
Well, John, so far, what's the saying? Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Why borrow trouble? Let's hope we can both keep your aunt well and happy. No excuses, Mita. One capsule after every meal and one at bedtime. Is that understood?
All I want is a straight answer, Martin. How am I?
How do you feel?
Perfectly fit.
Then that's how you are. Now, take your nap, and I'll see you in a few days.
Is she, Doctor? Perfectly fit?
Well, she's not a young woman, John, of course, but with the proper attention, there's no reason why she can't live for a long time to come.
I see.
As long as no one does anything to upset her.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, how long since your last checkup?
Oh, I haven't any idea. Why?
Probably not since the last one I gave you before you left for New York.
Yes, I guess that's right.
How about one now while I'm here?
Well, what for? There's nothing wrong with me.
Fine. It'll only take a few minutes, John, and it'll make your aunt feel better.
Oh, well, okay, Doctor.
Let's go into the study.
Well, Doctor, what's your prognosis?
The same one I gave your aunt.
Mm-hmm.
With care, there's no reason why you can't live for a long time to come.
Yeah, well, how long is a long time?
I left my crystal ball in the office, John. How long do you want it to be? Forever?
Oh, no, sir. Just until I'm 92.
In that case, get plenty of rest.
Yeah.
Cut down on your smoking and starchy foods, and go to bed every night at 9:30. Well, I'll be getting along. Take care of yourself, son.
Yes, you too, Doctor.
And remember, a little fresh air and some rest never hurt anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend all your time at the piano.
Yeah, I'll try not to. So long.
Good luck, son. Don't bother seeing me out. Goodbye, Miss Wickham. Nice to have met you.
Nice to have met you. Do you have to leave?
Afraid so. Take care of our boy.
Eve. What's the idea? Ask him if he had to leave. You sound as if you want him to stay.
I did. I don't want to go through with this, Johnny.
Well, then we won't.
Well, do we have to?
You know the alternative. Now, look, hadn't you better get in a little practice before she comes down to dinner?
I suppose so.
Well, come on now. Why not use that Chopin piece you used to play for me? It's one of his easier ones.
Anything you say.
Well, what are you waiting for?
A miracle, I guess.
Well, Aunt Mita?
I don't know what to say.
Oh. You mean it was that bad?
Oh, no, dear. It was beautiful. You have a surprisingly light, delicate touch.
Well, a combination of what Chopin demands and my years of practicing.
Did you like it, Eve? Yes. You're ready, John.
I'm ready. Well, what do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to make arrangements for you to make your concert debut here in Chicago.
After the European study.
No, dear, I mean now. I've talked with Emil Stock. He'll listen to you if I think you're ready.
But
and I do. You can play for him next week.
I'm not that ready, Aunt Meta. I need the polish that Rogowski can give me.
Emil Stock's the finest judge of talent in the city, John. It's a tremendous opportunity.
Aunt Meta.
I'm tired now. I'm going to bed.
Well, that does it.
Oh, we can get along without the money, Johnny.
Maybe we can, honey, but Porco's syndicate can't.
Well, John, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Dr. Hanna, can you give me a few minutes?
It'll have to be a very few minutes. My next patient's due now. What is it?
Well, it's Aunt Meta. I'm concerned about her health. Now, please, doctor, tell me the truth. How is her heart?
Considering her age?
Yeah.
In very good shape.
Well, that's not saying anything.
I can't give you an exact prognosis, John. I'd be a charlatan if I did.
Yeah, but isn't there anything you can do for her?
I'm doing all I can.
Which is exactly nothing.
No. I'm prescribing drugs. I recommend rest and quiet.
And then you sit back and wait for your patient to die, huh?
Thousands of people, John, die from heart attacks every year who never had a heart history at all. It could happen to you or me.
We're discussing Aunt Meta, Doctor. Could it happen to her?
Well, of course it could.
I suppose any sudden shock would be bad, wouldn't it? I mean, what can I do to help?
Now you've hit on it, son. Take care of yourself. That'll help your aunt more than anything else. Don't give her any cause to worry about you. You see, John, you mean everything to her.
Well, all it boils down to is she's got a bad heart, and she could die tomorrow or live another 10 years. Every time I think of that Porco waiting for his money, I get scared to death. Scared to death. That's what I want her to be. Not me. And people do get scared to death. What have I got to lose? All right, it's either you or her, Johnny boy, and it sure isn't going to be you. Scared to death. Ah. The knife on my keychain. Cold steel against the soft part of her throat.
Who is it? Who's there? Is that you, John? Why are you keeping quiet? I'm not asleep. Eve? Is it you, dear?
I never realized before how small she really is. How helpless. Defenseless.
I can't smell any perfume. It's you, John, isn't it? Please, dear, don't stand there like that. What's the matter? Please, John, say something.
Oh, why can't you just die, Aunt Meta, so that I can live?
Johnny!
What? Eve! Eve, I can't breathe.
Oh!
You've been at the piano almost 2 hours. Don't you think that's enough?
Okay. What do we do instead? Go dancing? Bowling? Long walk along the lakefront? It's crazy, isn't it? 3 weeks in the hospital and another 2 weeks back here, and I still can't get used to it. All along, I figured it was her heart that was weak. And all along, she was protecting me. Well, Aunt Mita's really got her wish now. All I can do now is play the piano. One thing I never wanted is the only thing I got left.
Oh, there you are, you two. How are you feeling, dear?
Oh, I'm all right.
Now, don't you forget you're supposed to lie down at 5 o'clock.
No, I won't forget.
Now, you mustn't be depressed, dear. Hundreds of thousands of people learn to live with their ailments.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole life's ahead of you.
I'm afraid not, Aunt Mita. You know, it just might be over.
Oh, you mean about the gambling debt? I've known about your gambling from the beginning, and Eve's told me about this man. If I pay Mr. Porco what you owe him, John, will you...
Will I pay you back? Sure. Aunt Mita, $1 down and $1 a week.
You didn't let me finish. Will you promise to practice and study your piano? Johnny?
You're heaping coals of fire on my head, Aunt Mita.
Oh, no, child. Quite the reverse. You see, ever since your attack, I blame myself. If I hadn't sounded so frightened, you wouldn't have been so startled when Eva came in the room. And after all, what did I have to be frightened about? What could I have possibly had to fear from you people?
Suspense.
You've been listening to Horse Parlay, written for Suspense by Walter Black. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
Are you out of tune due to irregularity? Then help yourself get back in tune with Kellogg's All Brand. Pleasant, isn't it? The feeling of well-being you get when constipation from lack of bulk is no longer a worry, when harsh, irritating drug laxatives can be thrown away. Because Kellogg's All Brand is the normal, natural way to regularity. Its whole brand content gentles away constipation, supplies your system with the bulk-forming food you need for youthful regularity. And it tastes good, too. Fact is, Kellogg's All Brand is the one and only whole brand cereal that combines proved effectiveness with appetizing taste and crispness. So if you're out of tune, help yourself get back in tune as millions do with Kellogg's All Brand. ALL-BRAN. Kellogg's All Brand.
Heard in tonight's story were Jane Rose as Aunt Mita, Ellen McRae as Eve, Lyle Sudrow as Johnny, and Larry Haynes as Porco. Listen again next week when we return with Tonight at 5:55 by George Bamber, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The latest news follows, then Have Gun Will Travel on CBS Radio. 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 CBS Radio.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
We take you to the 21st floor of a metropolitan office building and Out the Window by William N. Robeson. Commissioner Walczek got up from his desk. Behind him was an open window.
In front of him, quite close to him, were two hard-eyed men. Granite, small, shifty, quick in his movements. Bruzy, huge, slow, somewhat stupid. Granite, the brains. Bruzy, the muscle. Commissioner Walczek faced them, defied them, his back to a window 21 floors above the street.
No.
What did you say, Commissioner?
I said no. No more graft. No more civic corruption. No more pigs at the public trough.
You sound like one of your campaign speeches.
Only this time I mean it.
How come, Commissioner?
Let's just say I can't stand the face I have to shave every morning.
You could cut its throat.
I've thought of that, but I guess I haven't the guts.
We have, Commissioner. We've got plenty of guts. We put you in this job, Walczek. We expect you to do your duty by us and the party. If you don't feel like it anymore, that's okay. You can get out the window.
You can't frighten me.
I wouldn't think of it. Walczek, I'm not a very emotional person. Neither is Bruzy. We're practical, very practical. There won't be a sign of us left here. The commissioner fell from the window of his office on the 21st floor. The papers will say ill health, worry over threatened scandals in his administration. And there will be scandals, Commissioner. We'll see to that. Your reputation will outlive you, and it will be difficult for your wife to live with it.
Why must she suffer my honesty?
I can't say, since she can continue to enjoy the fruits of your dishonesty as long as you are willing.
I will not. I cannot continue like this.
That is your final word?
It is.
You're an idiot. Go ahead, Bruzy. Push him out the window.
No, wait. Isn't there another way? I'll leave town, leave the country, disappear. You can have it, the administration, the party.
We don't want it. We only want to run it.
Is there no getting away from you?
No. Change your mind?
No.
And you've only got one out. Out the window.
You'll have to do it.
Go ahead, Bruzy.
Yes. Come on, Bruzy. One good shove.
That's all it takes, mister.
One man, you don't be too sure about it.
Oh, no, Walczek, no.
Judo friend, Granite. Learned it in the army. One of the few things you didn't know about me.
Oh, no.
Would you have been so shaken, I wonder, if it were me hurtling through space out there? No, I suppose not. You're quite helpless without your bruiser Bruzy, aren't you, friend Granite? Another thing you didn't know about this gun. I've kept it here for years. I've often wondered why. Now I know.
Now, Walczek, you don't think I meant all those things that I said?
Don't I?
I was just testing you.
Well, you got your answer.
Oh, we can go on, you and I, just as we always have.
No, we can't, little man. You've gone as far as you're going. Your last act will be to furnish brief bafflement to the police. When they come looking for the window poor Bruzy fell from, they'll find you lying here on the floor.
No.
And for a brief while, they'll think you pushed Bruzy out the window, and then did away with yourself. And they'll wonder how you got into an office, locked from the outside.
No, Walczek, for the love of...
Going down, Commissioner?
Yes, please.
Terrible thing just happened.
What's that?
Oh, man just fell out of a window.
Do they know which one?
Oh, must have been pretty high. He was badly broken up.
Identified?
Isn't enough left of him.
Must have been high.
You know, funny thing, though.
What?
Nobody's reported it from any of the offices. If nobody saw him go and nobody's missing, it'll take all day to check all the offices in the building.
Is that a fact?
Oh, sure. Figure it out for yourself.
I already had. Perhaps not all day, but hours. More hours than I needed. Certainly, they wouldn't head for my office first thing. The elevator operator would tell them that I'd left my office shortly after the unfortunate accident. I was totally ignorant of it.
Out in front of the building, the crowd 6 deep around the thing on the sidewalk. Cab driver on the edge, peering. I tap him on the shoulder. He turns, wearing the face of Brucey.
What do you want?
Careful. Don't let this throw you. Cab, are you free? I'm in a hurry.
Get in.
This you hadn't counted on. A cab driver looking like Brucey. Brucey was lying there on the sidewalk where you might have been. Brucey isn't driving the cab. The driver doesn't look like him, really. It's you who's given Brucey's face. Your guilty imagination. Guilty of what? Brucey would have pushed you out the window had you not flipped him. It was you or him.
What a mess a man makes when his skin isn't holding him in.
You or Brucey, that's all. Survival of the fit. Law of the jungle. No place for guilt here. No reason. But this you hadn't counted on. The treachery of your imagination. The guard at the bank. He's not the regular one standing by the door smiling at the customers. They've changed him. This one's new. This one's Granite. He looks like Granite, but he can't be Granite. Granite's dead up there in that locked office. Steady. This is the hallucination of a guilty conscience. Your conscience isn't guilty. It isn't. Here now. The girl who opens your safe deposit box for you. She doesn't look like Brucey or Granite. Not even like their sister. And you silently thank her for not looking like either of them. Then, she's gone with a smile, leaving you two alone to stuff your pockets with the price of your escape. All this beautiful money so prudently put away, leaving you alone to walk as bravely as you may past the guard that looks like Granite, to the waiting cab whose driver looks like Brucey.
Walter Wolchek. Till a few moments ago, Commissioner Wolchek. Commissioner Wolchek, Embezzler Wolchek, now melds into Wolchek, the lover. Complete with golden key.
Wally, is that you?
Yes, kitten.
Oh, you scared me.
Didn't expect me, eh?
Well, not exactly, lover man.
Who did you expect then?
No, honey boy. I mean in the middle of the afternoon.
Who?
No one, Big Daddy. There's no one but you in the whole world.
Yeah.
You got the key, lover. Only you.
Yeah. Number one man, huh?
Number one, Daddy-o.
That's good. Good.
Only how come you're so early in the day?
I'm through.
But you should have called, lover.
There wasn't time. It happened so fast.
What, lover?
Never mind. I'm through. I'm finished. I'm getting out.
When?
Now.
Where are we going?
Well...
You're taking me with you, aren't you?
Well, yes, sure.
Where are we going?
Away, somewhere. I don't know. Mexico, maybe.
Mexico? Oh, I want to go to Europe. Rome, Paris, all the places you promised. I don't want to go to Mexico.
Mexico first, the other places afterward. Mexico first. We don't need passports for Mexico.
But you promised.
I know.
Well, I'll get ready. I'll pack.
Not too much. We won't need much. We can get what we want when we get there. Only, first,
What first, lover?
Let me put my hand on your shoulders.
You said we were in a hurry.
There's time for that. Let me rest a minute. Let me feel safe again, kitten. So soft and warm and safe. This encircling arm. Safe home where no one can harm you. No one can find you. Safe from the cop on the beat, the kids on the block. Safe from stern and disapproving daddy. Safe in Mummy's arms.
Good grief, hon. We can't stay around here all day. We got to get going.
But it isn't Mummy at all. It's this ridiculous little blonde you call Kitten. And she's as loyal to you as any cat would be, so long as you feed it and stroke it regularly. No one can make you safe but yourself. No one can make you secure. No one can guard you. There's no one who cares but you. This piece of fluff, do you owe her the rest of your life? Do you owe her anything? She's got as much as she gave.
Where are you going? I thought you wanted...
I gotta go.
Where?
Well, I gotta get tickets for the airplane. I thought I'd get the plane tickets while you get ready.
I won't be a minute.
Neither will I. Here.
What's this for?
$100 last-minute stuff. I don't know. Pay the landlady or something.
You're not coming back, are you?
What makes you say that?
I know it. I feel it. You're not, are you?
I must go.
You've got lots of money. Your pockets are bulging with money.
Let me go.
Give it to me. Give me money. Give me more money.
Go.
Give me more money.
Let go. Kitten. Soft like a kitten. Fragile like a kitten. Dead in a heap like a dead kitten. At a time like this, one must think straight. Pays one. There are things yet to be done. Important things. What then are they? They're on the list. Checklist. Checklist. Things to do today. Choke kitten. Walk, don't run, to nearest dispenser of escape. Buy a ticket to anywhere, because you're nowhere, man.
Announcing the arrival of a just departed jet from here to there and back. Now offloading on ramp 7. Passengers incoming from offloading can claim baggage sooner than later.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you, sir, in this jet-paced age of shrinking horizons? Name your destination and we'll put you there.
You sound like Kitten.
The subjects travel at supersonic speed. Don't change it.
You look like Kitten.
How many and where to?
2.
To where?
You know Kitten.
I'm not Kitten. State your business and make it brief. Our clientele consists of men of decision, men of action. Others need not apply. Where to does you two wish to go?
Mexico.
Too easy. No further?
No further, not now.
Very well. With us, the customer is king, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
2 tickets for Mr. King. And wife?
Yes. Yes, of course. And wife. Wife. The last refuge of the scoundrel. She who, for better or worse, in sickness and health, till death do us part, did we take to wife. She who has grown old in the service of this benevolent tyrant. Who has a better right to the spoils of life than she whose life is spoiled? The little woman, the better half, the ball and chain, the old lady. Chippy's named Kitten you can buy anywhere for a handful of what glitters is not. But a wife? You got a lot of investment in a wife. She's yours. All yours. Bought and paid.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
On page 663 of Volume 10 of the Encyclopedia Britannica, it says, quote, "Few physical phenomena are roughly as well known to everybody as gravitation," end quote. Which is to say, and the encyclopedia goes on for the next 18 pages of fine print to say that everything that goes up must come down. Commissioner Walczek, former Commissioner Walczek, is a new man, a family man. Purged of sin and delivered of temptation, shoulders squared, chest out. See him as he strides down the avenue, homeward bound. Walter Walczek, husband. St. George is on his way to the dragon's lair.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I need some roses, American Beauty roses.
The long stemmed.
The longest, an armful. All you've got.
They're quite expensive.
Money at a time like this is no object.
How nice.
Did anyone ever tell you you looked like my wife when she was your age?
Not that I can recall.
Well, you do. Of course, this girl doesn't really look like Nellie when she was young. It's just that she is young. And it's a good thing to remember Nellie when she was young and pretty. To remember her soft brown hair and her laughing dark eyes. To remember remember her as she was before life pounced on her, demanding to be lived.
That you, Walter?
Yes, Nellie, I'm home.
Early, aren't you?
Little? Here, for you.
Roses, how nice. Why?
Must there be a reason?
Oh, I suppose not really, but there usually is. Birthday, anniversary, guilty conscience.
Can't a man bring his wife roses just because he loves her?
Love? After all these years of silent sufferance?
I was never a very demonstrative person.
That you weren't.
But I shall change. You'll see. It's not too late. What do you say, how about a little kiss, sweetie?
Perhaps you'd better not try to change so suddenly.
I bought you something else.
What?
Tickets. Airplane tickets. We gotta go away.
Where?
Mexico. First. Later, further. I don't know.
Why?
I killed some people this afternoon.
Who?
Granite and that bruiser of his, Brucey, to name two.
It's about time. I never did like them, either one of them.
Me neither. I tossed Brucey out the window. I shot Granite with this gun. Had that thing in the top drawer of my desk for the last 10 years. Thought it might come in handy someday. Did.
Didn't I give that to you on our 10th wedding anniversary?
Yeah, come to think of it, you did.
Before you got respectable, when you still had enemies, and I was afraid for you.
You were, weren't you? I guess you did love me at that.
I guess so. But that was a long time ago.
I've been busy, Nellie, these past years.
Yes.
But I'll make it up to you now. We'll go wait tonight.
I can't tonight. I got a dentist appointment tomorrow morning.
There are dentists in Mexico.
Not this dentist. You ought to give me some warning.
It was unpremeditated murder. I didn't have any advance notice myself.
That's bad. Impulsive. You might almost call it a crime of passion.
No passion. I was pretty cold-blooded.
But you just said it was unpremeditated.
As to time and place. But I've been planning the removal of those two for a long, long time. And when I accomplished it, as you see, the rest of the plan followed. The safe deposit box emptied and our plane reservations waiting for us.
And the roses. They were part of the plan.
No, I guess you could call them an impulsive gesture.
Bad, Walter. Very bad, impulsive. Not thought out. Really. Believe me, if I were planning a murder, I would be more thorough. Suppose, for instance, I wanted to murder you.
Why me?
Why not you? Haven't you given me sufficient reason? For 20 years, I've played the empty role of your wife while you husbanded one floozy after another.
Well, now, Nellie...
There's no room for argument. I don't want to discuss it. It's true. We both know it. True. And it's grounds for murder, isn't it, Walter? But murder would get me nothing just any day of any week, would it? So I would have to plan carefully and wait patiently if I wanted to murder you. I would need the money, all that lovely cash money you've hoarded in that safe deposit box for years. Yes, I should want all of that. And you do have it all on you, don't you, Walter?
Look, Nellie, we're going to miss that plane.
Oh, yes, and I'd need a plane ticket to make my getaway. 2 would be even better, since, who knows, there might be someone who'd want to go with me. And you've been good enough to bring 2 plane tickets.
Please, Nellie, pull yourself together
and then I'd need a murder weapon, and you've provided that with unaccustomed thoughtfulness, Walter. Your own gun. The gun with which you killed Granite. A gun covered with your fingerprints. Notice I wrap my hand in a handkerchief before I pick it up. So if I were to shoot you and leave the gun by your side, it would look like suicide.
Nellie, this joke has gone far enough.
Joke? I see nothing funny about it, Walter. But there remains one thing lacking in my premeditated murder of you, my dear husband, and that's motive. Immediate motive, that is. Say, proof of infidelity sufficiently humiliating to make me want to murder you now.
Nellie!
And this, too, you've provided. The roses to cover the guilt. But they didn't wipe away the lipstick from your collar, Walter. They weren't strong enough to overpower the cheap perfume of your little kitten, Walter.
Nellie, for God's sake, put that gun down!
A man's body falling from a great height and striking an unyielding surface such as concrete will often make sound exactly like a revolver shot. Commissioner Walczek's body did.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Out the Window, written for Suspense by William N. Robeson. In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Heard in tonight's story were Santos Ortega as Walczak, Jane Hussack as Kitten, and Ginger Jones as Nellie. Others in the cast included Roger DeKoven, George Matthews, Sam Raskin, and Marilyn Cole. Listen again next week when we return with The Perfect Plan by Peter Fernandez, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. News analysis next, followed by the latest CBS News and Have Gun Will Travel on CBS Radio.
And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Voyage, written for Suspense by Murray Burnett.
I looked at my watch. It was 6:16 of a Friday evening. I knew I had exactly 17 minutes before Hank Wilson, the night watchman of the bank, would be somewhere near the front door. I took a quick look around the office, turned the nameplate which said Alec Thompson face down on my desk, and closed the ledger on the Garrison estate for the last time. Then I opened the box containing my new sports jacket, took out the jacket, opened the right-hand drawer of my desk, and proceeded to fill the box with bundles of crisp new banknotes totaling $200,000. I packed them neatly in the box, getting a tremendous surge of satisfaction as each bundle slipped into place. Each bundle represented a neat withdrawal from the Garrison estate, which I was handling for the Intercity Guarantee and Trust Company. A withdrawal which would take them a few months to unravel when I didn't return from my 2-week vacation. I carefully tied the twine around the suit box exactly as it had been tied. As I put on the exceptionally loud sports jacket, which the box had contained, I glanced again at my watch. Plenty of time. I walked over to the closet door, opened it, and looked at myself in the mirror. I knew it was foolish, but I couldn't resist patting myself on the back. The jacket covered my business suit jacket perfectly. No one could see that I was wearing a jacket over a jacket. And then, satisfied that I had left no loose ends, I closed the closet door, turned, walked to my office door, opened it, and started down the long corridor leading to the street and escaped for me with $200,000. I looked at my watch again. It was 6:29. I was 4 minutes early, but Hank would be within earshot. I decided I couldn't wait. Hank! Hank!
Coming, Mr. Thompson.
As I heard him start down the corridor toward me, his footsteps kept time with my heart. I had staked everything on my knowledge of Hank Wilson and his habits. But I knew he was supposed to look in the box that I carried under my arm.
All through working, Mr. Thompson?
All through, Hank.
You're all set for your vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Going the same place you did last year up at the lake?
Same place.
Wife and kid, too?
Oh, they're already up there.
I think after 5 years I'd be able to put my hand on the right key fast, wouldn't you? You see, you're in sort of a hurry, too.
Oh, that's all right, Hank. I've got time.
Now, look, Mr. Thompson, you can't kid me.
What do you mean?
I've been around here too long not to know exactly what goes on. I know how anxious you are to get out of this place and up to the lake.
Oh, well, Hank, I guess I've got to admit that you're right.
I found it. Hey, just a minute.
Yes?
This. What you got it?
Well, this? Well, it could be $200,000.
Maybe $1 million.
Yeah, could be.
Well, you know the rules.
Oh, yes, I know them. You're supposed to examine every package going out of here.
That's my job. But I've seen your old jacket often enough. Hey, looking at that new one you're wearing blinds me.
Oh, you still don't approve, huh?
Look, everybody to his own taste, I always say. But that sure is a wild jacket for you, Mr. Thompson.
Well, I'll open it if you want. Let you take a peek at my other jacket.
Oh, you know I was just kidding. You're okay, Mr. Thompson.
Whatever you say.
Like I said before, I've been around here too long not to know just what goes on. You're just lucky Bill Hagen isn't on duty tonight.
Oh, don't think I don't know it.
Bill's a stickler for all the rules. I don't have to tell you. You know how Bill is.
Oh, yes, I know just how he is.
Well, so long, Mr. Thompson. Have yourself a real good vacation.
No, thank you, Hank. I'm sure I will now. I walked into the night with a box containing $200,000 under my arm. I looked at my watch, 6:33, plenty of time. 11 minutes to my apartment in a cab, 10 minutes more to clean up the apartment, pick up my luggage, transfer the money to a special case I had made for it, and even with traffic, not more than 27 minutes to the dock and the steamship Concordia, which was waiting to take me to a brand new and wonderful life.
Attention, please. All ashore that's going ashore.
I looked out over the scene from the very topmost deck of the Concordia, liking everything I saw, thinking that in a very few minutes the city would be lost to view in the little wisps of fog that were already beginning to curl about the deck. And as I looked, Celia came walking down the deck. And as always, when I saw her, she created a moment of excitement in me. She stood a few feet away from me, and then she said,
Exciting, isn't it? I said, it's exciting, a ship sailing.
And it's something to live for a moment like this.
Your first trip?
Yes, very first.
Then I can't ask you if that whistle means we're sailing.
Well, I imagine it's a warning whistle.
I won't believe it until we're actually moving.
No, we will be in a few minutes.
A few minutes. I still can't believe that in only a few minutes those buildings, the city, will slide away from me. Forever.
And you won't be sorry?
No. No. Oh, Alec, oh.
Celia, stay where you are. Will you do as I tell you?
We're alone. There's no one but us here on this deck.
Look, we are not supposed to know each other. We're to meet casually aboard ship. Now, that is the way I've planned it.
I have to know. Is everything all right?
Everything is fine.
You're sure?
Yes, fine. Everything is fine.
But I don't mean just the money. Your wife and son.
Look, I have told you. I have done all that I can for them. Now, that is settled.
And you're not sorry? No regrets?
No regrets. For the past 5 years, I have been mixing up the books of the Garrison estate so that I could take $200,000 in cash and be sure that the cleverest bookkeeper will take months to unravel it. But when I made this decision, I worked everything out, every detail perfect. Now, nothing is going to spoil it now.
We're on our way. Just two strangers meeting aboard ship.
Meeting a little prematurely, perhaps.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. We're talking about the sailing. We don't know each other.
Well, then let's keep it that way, shall we?
All right.
This is strictly a vacation. Now, as soon as we sail, we should arrange about our tables in the dining room.
Aren't we going to sit at the same table?
No. It is care that pays off. It's the little things that can trip you.
All right, Alec. Anything you say.
Celia, I love you. And we are going to have a life that we want. But only if we remember that it is the little things that count, the tiniest little things. It's because I was so careful, so exacting about every detail that we got this far. Because I figured everything out. Because I...
Alec, what is it?
Oh, no.
Alec, what's wrong?
A little thing, a tiny, stupid little thing.
What thing? Alec, tell me, please.
What can I do?
Alec, what is it?
What?
What's the matter?
What's the matter? I just happened to think of it. Last night at my apartment, I was checking over everything for the last and final time. And I put it down on a piece of scrap paper. And then I threw the paper in the basket.
That paper, what did you put on it?
The cost of our tickets for this trip.
Only that? Well, you gave me a terrible scare. I couldn't imagine.
Sadie, you don't understand. They will search my apartment when they find the money missing from the office. They'll search everywhere, and they will find that little piece of paper.
But there are only numbers on it. No one will know what they mean.
The police will. They will figure out exactly what those numbers mean. The price of 2 one-way trips to France.
By that time, we'll be safe.
No, not as safe as I'd planned. As soon as they find out that we went to France, they are halfway to us. According to my figuring, it would have taken them a month to know that we went first to France. Now that piece of paper ruins everything.
You could be wrong, Alec. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you tore it up or burnt it.
No. It's in that basket. Why did I do such a stupid thing? A little thing like that, just a rotten little thing.
Please, attention, all passengers. Due to the fog, the sailing has been delayed 3 hours.
Alec, are you...
Any passenger wishing to go ashore may do so, but must be back aboard at least 1 hour before sailing time.
2 hours.
No, Alec.
2 hours.
Please.
It's fate. It's luck.
Don't try it, Alec, please.
Why not? I can get that paper and be back here
It's
before...
wrong.
It couldn't be more right for us. 2 hours. Plenty of time. 2 hours. Celia, I am just going to the apartment and I'll be right back. I was lucky. Everything worked as planned. I congratulated myself for not throwing away the keys to my apartment when I left. I was going to reserve that pleasure until we were far out at sea. I opened the door, and as soon as I did, I knew that something was wrong. The light was on.
Oh, hello, Alec. Well, what's the matter, Alec? Why, you're absolutely white. Were you frightened because all the lights were on?
Helen,
Are you all right, dear?
All right? Yes. Well, what are you doing here? Why...
I left Ted with some friends at the lake. Thought I'd keep you company in the trip up there tomorrow. This is a surprise, isn't it, Alec?
Yes, Helen, it is quite a surprise.
You sure you're all right?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong.
But will you stop asking me the same thing over and over? I'm all right. There's nothing wrong. I'm all right.
You don't have to shout, Alec. Well, why are you looking at your watch?
I am not shouting. I just didn't expect to find you here, that's all.
You sound like you're sorry.
Believe me, it's not that.
Then what?
Well, Helen, you shouldn't have left Ted up at the lake alone. You ought to get on the next train going back there.
Ted's in good hands.
With strangers.
Friends, I told you, George and Edna Summers. Now, you know how fond they are of Ted.
Just the same.
Oh, you're such a worrier, concerned about the littlest thing.
Well, you can't be too careful.
Ted's all right. Will you stop worrying about him? When we get up to the lake tomorrow, you'll see.
Helen.
Yes?
Helen, I'm not going up with you tomorrow.
What?
You'll have to go without me.
Well, then there is something wrong. Now, what is it, Alec?
Well, I haven't got all night to stand here and answer ridiculous questions.
Look, now, maybe you'll feel better after a cup of coffee. I've got some on the stove.
No, I don't want it. Yes, Helen, maybe you're right. Coffee would be a good idea, I guess. I had an idea now. It would take her a little while to prepare the coffee. And at least she was out of the room. I went right to my desk, got the waste paper basket underneath it, and started to look through it. It wasn't there. I looked at my watch again. It was still all right. I had an hour, but time was getting close. And while I was still looking through the basket, Helen came back.
Alec, what are you doing?
Did you take something out of this basket?
No. Now, here's your coffee. Well, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a piece of paper with figures on it. You sure you didn't see it around?
Positive. Now, what can be so important about a piece of paper?
Because it's important. Wait a minute. Here it is, under the desk.
That's what you wanted?
Yes.
Well, thank goodness. Now, maybe you'll sit down and have your coffee in peace.
What?
Well, why do you keep looking at your watch?
I have an appointment.
Alec, I want to know what's going on.
Nothing is going on. I just didn't expect you home, so I made an appointment.
I don't mean just that. You said you're not going up to the lake tomorrow. Well, why? And that piece of paper you were so frantic about. Alec, what is it?
All right, Helen, all right. I guess I might as well tell you everything now. There is something going on. It's the office.
But you're on vacation.
Well, it's 8:20, and I have an appointment.
With whom?
With a man who's talking about going into the investment business with me, and I'm supposed to spend the weekend with him at his place out on the island.
Never mentioned this before.
Well, it's a deal that I've been working on for a long time. I didn't want to say anything until it was all set.
You wanted to surprise me?
Yes. I've been on edge about it, too. That's why I was upset when I found you here.
And the piece of paper?
They're confidential figures that I needed.
Well, I won't say I'm not disappointed, but if this deal means so much...
It means everything, Helen. It's my one big chance. If this falls through, I'll never have another. I know that. If I fail now, I'll be stuck the rest of my life. And, Helen, look, just in case I don't get up to the lake by Monday, don't you worry.
But you said the weekend.
Well, it may take longer. I sent you a letter up at the lake telling you all about it. You would have gotten it in the morning. I didn't want you to think that something had happened to me when I didn't show up tomorrow.
But,
Helen,
Alec...
Helen, trust me. Believe me.
Why shouldn't I trust...
Helen. I absolutely cannot be late.
I'll get it.
No, let me. Hello. I'm just leaving. Yes, I found it. No, there's nothing to worry about.
Who is it?
Well, that's right, Mr. Sanders. I'll be there on time. I'm sorry to rush out, darling, but believe me, this is vital. I was out. I was on the street. I had over 50 minutes to get to the boat. The telltale slip of paper was in my pocket. There was no cab around. Right next door was a bar. Would I have time for a drink? I needed one. I looked in. There was only one other customer. That was perfect. I went in. Brandy, please, and I'm in a hurry.
Okay, bud.
Now, what do I owe you?
90 cents.
I'll keep the change. Thanks.
Just a second,
Now,
fella.
excuse me, but
Both
I'm
of you, get your hands on the bar. You guessed it. This is sticker.
Now, look, I've got to get out of here. Take my money, but let me go.
The guy with the gun gives the orders, pal. Relax and hand over your wallet.
All right, but just give me money for cab fare.
You sure nervous.
Please give me a break.
I'm giving it to you. You ain't hurt? Now, both of you, take off your pants.
What?
Don't give me no trouble. Off with your pants and lay down on the floor. I don't want to be in no hurry when I walk out of here.
Now, listen, please, listen to me. You've got to listen to me. I am sailing for Europe. Look, here is my passport. I have to make a boat.
This is one boat you're going to miss, pal.
I can't. Now, look, how much did you make in here? A couple of $100?
Not as good as that. You only have 70 in your wallet.
Well, I'll give you $1,000.
What?
I swear it. I will give you $1,000 if you'll just come to the boat with me.
How do I know you're on the level?
Now, here, you can hold my passport. Now, here, take it. But please, let's get out of here and get a cab. I have got to make that boat.
$1,000?
I promise you. But we have got to get there before the boat sails, or else I won't have the money.
Okay, pal. You got a deal.
We walked out of the bar. The man with the gun wouldn't run. I looked at my watch. 46 minutes. Well, there was plenty of time. Half hour to the boat, the most. And there'd be time to get him on board, give him his 1,000, get rid of him. I even began to enjoy the situation. It wasn't likely that he'd report anything to the police. Well, we made good time. And then we were in my stateroom.
Okay, pal. Where is it?
It's right here. I'll get it for you. I just have to open this bag.
Never mind. Just hand me the bag.
What?
I said just hand me the bag.
But you want the $1,000? It's in here. I have to take it out and get
I'll take your word for it, pal. Just hand over the bag.
Look, wait a minute. You can't take it.
Listen, pal. That whistle will blow. It'll pump the sound of any shot. Now, are you going to give me the bag?
All right, here. There it is.
Thanks, pal. You're being real smart. On Voyage.
All right, get me the purser, quickly. Hurry. Who is it?
Me, Celia.
Well, come in.
What is it? What happened? I heard voices in here. What are you doing on the phone?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything on the phone.
Who was the man in here with you?
A hold-up man.
A hold-up man?
Yes. He took the $200,000.
But you were going to stop him. You were going to call...
Yes, I was, but how do I do it? Do I tell the purser or the captain that there's $200,000 in cash in the bag that man is taking off the ship? No, Celia, we're trapped.
We're moving, Alec.
Now, what's the difference? We're not going anywhere.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Bon Voyage, written for Suspense by Murray Burnett.
In a moment, the names of our players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Heard in tonight's story were Bob Reddick as Alec and Rita Lloyd as Celia, with Mary Moore as Helen, and Joseph Julian, Dan Ocko, and Alan Manson. Listen again next week when we return with Reports from a Dead Planet by George Bamber, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The Kingston Trio next, followed by CBS News, then Have Gun Will Travel on CBS Radio.